What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prize Picks MLB player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys 5 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prize Picks. As always, if you haven't checked out Prize Picks, would highly recommend you check them out, guys. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like player strikeouts, first inning runs allowed, pitcher fantasy score, pitches thrown, hitter fantasy score, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100 today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go to lock that in. Get that free money offer. Start winning some money over here on Prize Picks with these picks today, guys. We are on a 24-11 run. Yesterday was awful. Bound to hit some bumps in the road when you get that hot. Clayton Kershaw got hurt. Miles Mikolas looked well on his way to hitting the fantasy score, and then he gave up a few runs and missed his by 0.5. I went with his fantasy score because I thought the leash and the guaranteed strikeouts were going to be there. The strikeouts definitely were there. Kind of wish I went with the strikeout prop on that one, but that one went south. Joe Musgrove got blown up against the Rockies on the road, who had like a 2 implied run total. So it was frustrating yesterday, but like I said, that's kind of bound to happen eventually. You're going to have bad days. We're going to move on. A nice little clean sweep here will make us forget about it real quick. We're still doing very well. If you enjoy this content, would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. I said that if we got to 200 likes last time, I was going to get up early and make this video because I'm going to be out of town for the weekend. So here I am. We got to that goal. So thank you guys for the support. Hit the like button. And I will not be putting out any more content through the weekend. However, I will be having the premium content picks. If you're interested, that is linked below in the description. Would highly recommend you check that out. I'm going to be on the go, on the move, but I'm still going to be in the Discord communicating my top plays, core plays to my VIP members first, and then all my other members as well. So for my premium members, if you're listening to this and you haven't linked up your Discord, if you don't know how, message me. I always message you guys with directions when you come on board, but if you still aren't in the Discord, you're missing out on a big part of the premium. So get in the Discord, and for those of you that like to join, you can join. I will be having picks this weekend. I just won't be able to get out any content because I'm going to be on the move, going to visit some college friends, having a weekend off. I don't take many days off, so I'm going to try to enjoy my time, but I'll also be giving some picks to those premium members. So, all right, let's talk about it, guys. I got 5 picks for you, as I always do. We will go game by game, as we always do. And the first game I'm going to talk about is going to be the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And I want to talk about Mr. Josiah Gray because while he does have a little bit of hard contact issues, he's got real good strikeout stuff. Looking at his numbers across the board as far as how he fares, go ahead and sort my sheet by K rate. You can see Josiah Gray. He's got a 27% K rate overall with a 12.9% swing strike rate. That's really good. 28.9% K rate against righties and a 24.7% K rate against lefties. Once again, really bad against lefties from a hard contact aspect, but the strikeouts are there. I expect the strikeouts to be here in this matchup. And he gets to take on the Philadelphia Phillies, who definitely have some strikeouts in their lineups. When you're looking at the Philadelphia Phillies lineup up and down, as far as how they fare, they just acquired Brandon Marsh. He's expected to be in the lineup at the bottom. That's going to be a fantastic, nice little bump for the K's because he strikes out at a 34% clip, then Stott 14, 28, 25, 19, 21, 26, and 31. So definitely some strikeouts to be had throughout the entire lineup. Josiah Gray has really good strikeout stuff. And then when you look at the leash, as far as how deep they're going to let him go into the ball games, how many pitches he's going to throw, that's also really good. 95, 94, 97, 100. You look at the strikeouts, 6, 6, 7, 11, 6. He just took on this Philadelphia squad and struck out 11 last time against them. Kind of expecting a similar performance here. Maybe not 11, but I do think he gets up there around 7 or 8 strikeouts. And for that reason, I want to be targeting his strikeouts over here on Prize Picks. Looking at where they've got his line set. They've got it set at 6, so I will gladly take the over 6 strikeouts for Josiah Gray to start things off as pick number 1. Pick number 2. We're going to be heading down to the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Detroit Tigers, and we're talking about Corey Kluber because he gets another very heavy K matchup here taking on the Detroit Tigers. They strike out a ton. You're looking at Corey Kluber stuff as far as his K rate across the board. Very respectable. He's got a 21.6% K rate overall with an 11.2% swing strike rate, 22% K rate against righties, and a 21% K rate against lefties. So pretty consistent across the board. He's got good swing strike stuff. And what's really enticing to me is the matchup. The Tigers strike out a ton. When we're looking at their lineup up and down as far as the K rate, starting from the bottom up with Baddoo. 29% for him, 29, 21, 24, 19, 24, 25, 25, and 29. So practically 20+% K rate for everyone in the order. Harold Castro coming in just shy of the 20% mark at 19. But Kluber's in a really good K spot. He just had a fantastic K outing last time out. So he's coming off a very good outing where he struck out 10 against Cleveland last time out. 6 innings pitched, 89 pitches. He'll typically go up there right around 90 pitches or so. And the strikeouts were down a little bit the two matchups prior. Clearly, he found his K stuff against the Cleveland Guardians last time out. So, Corey Kluber, fantastic spot. He's got really good K stuff. And like I said, it's really more about the matchup and where the line's set. So, pick number 2. They've got his line set at 5 strikeouts. I will be rocking with the over 5 strikeouts for Corey Kluber. I do think he's able to rack up 6+ strikeouts in this matchup against the Detroit Tigers. So, that's going to be pick number 2. Pick number 3, we're going to be heading down to Mr. Dylan Cease taking on the Texas Rangers. Dylan Cease has the most elite K stuff on the entire slate. He leads the slate with a 33.3% K rate overall, 16% swing strike rate. He's got a 37.3% K rate against righties and a 28.9% K rate against lefties. So it, quote-unquote, dips down against lefties to a 28.9% K rate. But you got to keep in mind, anything up there around 30% is elite regardless. So the fact that he's got a 37% K rate against righties is just ridiculous. And he's in a really good spot here, taking on a Texas Ranger squad that definitely strikes out a lot as well. Looking at their strikeouts, starting from the bottom up with Smith, 19, 21, 23, 27, 25, 21, 15, and 15 at the top. So Semien and Seager aren't exactly the most strikeout-heavy guys. However, first of all, Semien sits from the right-handed side of the plate, where he talked about Cease's strikeout rate against righties. And second of all, 15% is actually pretty, decent as far as against an elite strikeout guy. You could definitely rack up some strikeouts against those two guys. Really, I just get concerned when he gets down to like less than 10% against an elite strikeout guy like Cease. Then maybe it's a little bit concerning, but I expect him to go out there and rack up a lot of strikeouts in this one. And then lastly, the pitch count. Once again, he's a guy that's going to have a long leash, 94, 97, 94, 106, 101. He's going to be right up there around 100 pitches. And I'm going to be rocking with his strikeouts as well. It's a good day for strikeout props as far as I'm concerned. Like the over 8 strikeouts for Dylan Cease. Pick number 3 here. Pick number 4. We're going to be going down to Mr. Tony Gonsolin taking on the San Diego Padres. Padres just added a lot of really good additions. They got Juan Soto in the lineup now. Manny Machado. Tatis will be back soon. They added the addition of Brandon Drury. However, there's quite a bit of strikeouts in this lineup, and Tony Gonsolin's got pretty good strikeout stuff. You're looking at his stuff across the board as far as how he fares in the K rates. He's got 23.8% K rate overall with a 12.5% swinging strike rate. 22.5% K rate against righties, and it takes up to a 24.9% K rate against lefties. So really, really good stuff. That's across the board as far as strikeout rates are concerned. Looking at the Padres lineup, especially once you get down to the bottom of this lineup, I do think there's some pretty exciting K opportunities here because Kim, 22%, 24%, 32%, 19, 17, 15, 22, 11, and 16. So some decently low strikeout guys at the top of the lineup. Then you get down, it's kind of a mid-range, and the bottom lineup is where I think he really feasts here, and especially where his K-prop is set at. Kind of similar to like Corey Kluber, who I talked about. Tony Gonsolin and Corey Kluber are kind of the same play to me today, outside of the fact that Kluber's taking on an opponent that does have a little bit more strikeouts in their bats, but Tony Gonsolin has better strikeout stuff, and he has better swinging strike stuff. 12.5% swinging strike rate for him compared to an 11.2%, 21.6% for Kluber compared to a 23.8% K rate for Gonsolin. So the nice tick up. I'm still all in on the Gonsolin play here for sure. Looking at his pitch count once again, kind of similar to Kluber. He's going to be right there around 90 pitches. They're kind of the same play as far as I'm concerned. I really do like both of them, though. 6 strikeouts last time against Colorado. Kind of exactly what I'm expecting here. 6 or 7 strikeouts from him, and where his line's set, I'll gladly take the over here on Prizepicks. So I'm going to be rocking with the over 5 strikeouts for Tony Gonsolin as pick number 4. Once again, some decent strikeouts throughout the lineup. He's got good swinging strike stuff, and then especially once you get down to the bottom lineup, I think he can feast on these guys. If he goes through the order a couple times, you're looking at possibly 6 strikeouts from these 3 guys alone, to be honest with you. So the Padres only have a 3.81 implied total. He's expected to do pretty well here against this Padres squad. That's going to be pick number 4. And pick number 5, we're going to be going down to the last game. It's going to be Robbie Ray taking on the LA Angels. The Angels strike out a ton. Robbie Ray has fantastic swinging strike stuff. He's only second on the slate to Dylan Cease with a 14.7% swinging strike rate, 27.5% K rate overall with a 26.8% K rate against righties and a 31.3% K rate against lefties. This is a phenomenal spot, man, against this Angels squad that's been striking out just so much. They only have a 2.84 implied total. And when you're looking at Robbie Ray, he can have some control issues. He can have some hard contact issues. So I'm never really looking to target the fantasy score when it comes to Robbie Ray. It's a little bit scary for me, but the strikeouts will always be there. And the Angels strike out a ton. Starting from the bottom up with Moniak, 37% for him, 31, 20, 24, 24, 20, 12, 24, and 5. So the addition of David Fletcher returning, he's a low strikeout guy, but outside of that, the entire lineup you could feast on. Rengifo is another low strikeout guy, but even him, I think Ray can get some strikeouts on. This is just a fantastic matchup for Robbie Ray. I expect him to rack up a ton of strikeouts in this spot. And then lastly, you're looking at the leash as far as Robbie Ray and how long they're going to let him go. You can see 84 and 62 the last couple times out, but he has a really tough go as of late. He gave up 4 earned runs last time against Houston and 6 earned runs the time before. Keep in mind, guys, Houston's a really tough opponent, especially on left-handed pitching. Robbie Ray has a really bad track record against Houston. This is a perfect spot for him to get right, go back out there, and get back to having a few good performances like he did against Texas where he struck out 12, Oakland where he struck out 12. This is a similar matchup against the Angels. I think that Robbie Ray could easily strike out 10 plus in this matchup. Same thing that kind of as Dylan Cease. So those two guys, elite strikeout guys. The two guys I'm going to be on today. Pick number 5, we're rocking with the over 7 strikeouts for Robbie Ray, and that is my 5 picks to get you winning some money over here on Prize Picks in the MLB today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. We were able to get up to over 200 likes last time out. Apparently all I have to do is say if we don't get the 200 likes, I'm not putting up a video when we get there, but it's free, guys. It takes 2 seconds. I'm working hard on these videos. It really does help me out. Check out the premium content. Like I said, I won't be putting out any content this weekend, but I will have picks over there if you're interested. And if you haven't signed up for Prize Picks, sign up today. Use that promo code KJK DFS. Receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100. Guys, lock in these picks with that free money offer. Start winning some money. Wishing you the best of luck on your MLB props today, and we will see you in the next one.